Hello guys, it's me again and I feel Apyek, and for today's video we are going to tackle about the contemporary world governance. So I have here 5 types of the importance of the contemporary world governance, which is the meaning, purpose, factors, examples, and the most important principle. Now, what is the meaning of the global governance? Global governance means encompasses activities that transcend national boundaries at the international, transnational, and regional levels, and is based on rights and rules that are enforced through a combination of economic and moral incentives. Now let's proceed to the purpose of contemporary world governance. So the goal of global governance is broadly defined is to provide global public goods, particularly peace and security, justice and mediation systems for conflict, functioning markets, and unified standards for trade and industry. So the leading institution in charge of global governance today is the United Nations. Now, the factors of contemporary world governance. So these activities are undertaken under the same aim to improve the global governance of economic factors, including trade, financial flows, labor, and intellectual property, by fostering innovation as well as by maximizing these factors to advance global peace, security, and justice. For example, by strengthening the rule and etc. Now, the examples of contemporary world governance is that, what are the examples of global governance? So thus, global governance is thought to be an international process of consensus forming which generates guidelines and agreements that affect national governments and international corporations. So examples of such consensus would include WHO policies on health issues. And lastly, the most important principle of the contemporary world governance is that what is the most important principle of global governance? So it is responsible sovereignty. When we say sovereignty, it's a supreme power or authority, and similar, it's a jurisdiction and supremacy. Now let's proceed to the responsible sovereignty. It means that this principle recognizes that policy cooperation is the best way to achieve national interest in the global public domain. It also requires governments and states to be fully respectful of the sovereignty of other nations so as to fulfill agreed policy outcomes. So those are the 5 types of the importance of the contemporary world governance. So that will be all. I hope that you learned something in this video, and if you're new, just click subscribe. So that will be all, and I hope that you've learned something in this video, and once again, have a nice day.